I may have to split this video into 2 parts. I mean, there's so many movies to go through. So, let's just go right on ahead. This is my Letterboxd movie collection, by the way. The first movie is Manos, The Hands of Fate. This one's a 1966 movie. And this movie's considered really, really bad. So, and I watched this one on Tubi. And, of course, it was exactly what I thought it was. It was just garbage. Next one is Battlefield Earth, which this movie needs no introduction. It's a pile of crap. This one's a franchise pictures movie co-made with Morgan Creek Productions, released by Warner Brothers. It was garbage. So bad. I hated every second of it. That one I streamed on CTV's website. I Cheetah Killer. This movie, this one's a Japanese movie released in the US by Media Blasters. I'm not going to be able to show the preview image that's on top there, as this movie has lots of graphic violence throughout. And this one I streamed on Tubi, as you can see right there. I did stream this on Tubi, and yeah, and actually had some technical problems while watching it. The player kept glitching out. I had to restart one of the scenes several times. Yeah, really terrible. I didn't think it wasn't a very good movie. Anyway, Geely, which this movie also, like Battlefield Earth, does not need any introduction whatsoever. Terrible movie. This one's a Revolution Studios movie released by Columbia Pictures. This one I also streamed off of CTV's website. Yeah, did not like it whatsoever. Now for some good ones. A History of Violence from David Cronenberg, a Canadian. This was a great movie. This one's a really good movie. This one's a New Line Cinema movie. This one I streamed on Crave. Really good movie. Next one is Nanny McPhee. This one's a British movie, which I had on DVD, but I got rid of it. This one's a British movie from Universal from 2005. It did get a sequel. However, it was not as commercially successful as the first movie. So there was a third one in development, but it was never put out because of its poor box office performance. And another bad one, Movie 43, also for Nanny McPhee. I streamed that one on Crave. Movie 43, this one I watched on Netflix. This movie also doesn't need any introduction whatsoever. This was a pile of trash. This one's a Relativity Media movie from 2013. Nightcrawler, which this one is a 2014 Open Road Films movie. This one I streamed on Tubi. This was a fantastic movie right here. I really liked it. It was fun. It was thrilling. Great acting throughout. I really enjoyed it. Beautiful Boy, which this one's a 2018 Amazon Studios movie. This one I streamed on Amazon Prime Video. This was a pretty good movie. Very emotional, very heartbreaking, very touching movie. Based on a true story. Mid-90s. First of several A24 movies that are in this list. This was released in Canada by VVS Films. This was a really good movie. It's also Jonah Hill's directorial debut. And he's a great director, a great actor, comedian, director. This was a really good movie. This one I streamed on Tubi. Which for some reason on Tubi it was listed as PG-13. However, the movie is actually rated R. Yeah. Yes, God, Yes, which this one is a vertical entertainment movie from 2019. This one I streamed on Netflix. It was really good. This movie stars Natalia Dyer, who you may know from Stranger Things, which is a Netflix show, of course. It was pretty good. I think it's still streaming on there as of now. This other one I also streamed on Netflix. Saint Maud. This one's a British movie from, I believe it was Studio Canal, and in the US this movie was released by A24. I believe in Canada it was distributed by VVS or Elevation Pictures, though I am not certain. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Next one is Unhinged. By the way, and I forgot to mention this at the beginning, I'm going by which year these movies were made. Unhinged, this one is a 2020 movie from Stolas Studios. This one, I know a lot of people liked this movie. I just did not like it very much. Although I do like Russell Crowe as an actor. In Canada, I believe this movie was released by VVS. For mid-90s, that was also released by VVS. Next couple of movies, actually after this next one, are also A24. Shiva Baby. This one's a 2020 movie from Pacific Northwest Pictures. This movie I streamed on Crave. Really, really good movie. These next couple of movies I actually got the intro to, but it's the one after. Yeah, the next one was one of the few intros that I did off of Super Écran, which is Come On, Come On, which this one is an A24 movie released in Canada by VVS. This one I streamed on Amazon Prime Video. Really, really good movie. Shot in black and white. It was a really good movie. Just waiting for this thing to load. I think Shiva Baby was released by Elevation Pictures in the U.S. I'm not sure, as I'd never heard of the movie before. Before I watched it, I'd never even heard of it. Marcel, The Shell of Shoes On, which this one is an A24 movie released in Canada by Elevation Pictures. This movie I streamed on Amazon Prime Video. This was a really good movie. It was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. However, it lost to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Or no, I think it was Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I'm not sure. Last Night in Soho. This one's a British movie released in the US by Focus Features, coming with a working title and Complete Fiction Pictures. This one I streamed on Crave. This was a pretty good movie. I am a huge Edgar Wright fan. I think his movies are fantastic, and Hot Fuzz is one of my all-time favorite movies from his. And this next one you are probably all familiar with. Everything Everywhere All at Once, which this one's obviously an A24 movie. This movie won the Academy Award for Best Picture this year. This one I streamed on Amazon Prime Video. Awesome movie. Awesome movie. I absolutely loved it from start to from beginning to end. It was awesome. And this next one, I also did the Super Écran intro. It was one of the first Super Écran intros I ever posted to this channel. X, directed by Ty West. This one's a 2020 movie from A24 and was released in Canada by VVS. Also known as crappy VVS, for those who are wondering. This one I streamed on Prime Video. Really, really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I know this next one, Ralphie the movie collector got the DVD of it and did the opening to it. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. This one I also streamed on Amazon Prime Video, and this was a really good movie as well. A24 movie, but here in Canada it was released by Stage 6 Films. Released by Sony under Stage 6 Films. And Sony actually had the home video rights to this movie in Canada, which is pretty interesting. This one was a good movie, by the way. I'm gonna break here for part 2.